Hello, my lovelies. I'm back after almost a month break. I bet you never even noticed I'd gone. That's fine. I hadn't realised how much time it was. I have disappeared down a rabbit hole of creativity, spirituality, mysticism, discoveries, meanness. And it's all so much fun. So yeah, I had a break. It was supposed to be a creative break, a restful break, a nice, gentle 12, 13 days over Easter. What it actually turned into was, oh my god, we've got family coming in a week. I need to make my house look welcoming and sparkly and have things in places. Hidden places. And then it turned into the chaos and upheaval and everything that comes with visiting family, and routines, schedules, everything goes out the window, and I didn't have time for anything. Or maybe I did, it just didn't feel like it. But at the same time, I was supposed to be diving into my creativity and everything like that. And it took such a huge flying leap. I was like taking off. All my ideas seemed to pop out of my brain at the same time. So I have come back to my paints in a really big way. And I never used to paint. I never had that kind of confidence, but I took it up, or started. It was during the pandemic, and I was loopy with brain rot, like many people got in the pandemic. And I started playing with my son's paints. It was 4. It's water paint with a limited number of colours and cheap paper. But it was something that helped, and I loved it. And I've not really had time, I've not really given it much attention, but it was something that felt good. But I've come back to it and I really love it. There are things that I can do with paint so quickly that I can't do anywhere else. And it's wonderful. But it's not just the paint. I've got pages of jewellery sketches for earrings and bracelets and all sorts of things that are beaded, crocheted, metalwork, that kind of thing. I've got loads of them. I've got ideas for freeform crochet that doesn't provide any purpose, it just looks pretty. It is form over function, and it's wonderful because I've always gone for the practical options. And what else is there? I have pages and pages and pages of handwritten scribblings and ideas and characters and just things I want to write about. It's astounding. I have gone through almost a whole pad of paper just with my hand and a pen. So I've got all these ideas, and they seem to explode so quickly and so frequently that I kind of lost track of how long I've been away. I mean, like I say, it's nearly a month now. And it's not just the creativity that I've reclaimed. I kind of came back to other things. Like interest in spirituality and mysticism and things like that. Not from any kind of, what should we call them, structured religion or anything. But things that make sense to me. That could possibly be something. I like to explore. And since I brought all my books back from the UK, I've been kind of diving back into them in small ways. But I've kind of found things that, I used to love this. This makes so much sense. Why did I give this up? And I'm kind of coming back to the idea that I don't need to give it up. I can reclaim these parts of myself that I kind of gave up on or put to one side because they didn't fit what I was trying to do or who I was trying to be. And there's little bits of me, it's like, I am coming back to the woman that always danced. Right now I'm quite, what's the word I'm looking for? Restrained, or I have been restrained. I keep myself under reasonably tight control. Unless a really good tune comes on, and then it's quite easy for me to fall over the cat bowl. But I want her back. The woman that will slide round the kitchen in a pair of socks because it's just fun. The woman that wanted to do the electric slide down the aisle to kill a queen. By Queen. On my wedding day. But I just couldn't manage it in 5-inch heels. I want that little girl and the teenager that would run out at the full moon and howl just because I had the urge and I had no restraint and no shame, and it was fun and free. And I want her back. And I still have like remnants, like the little superstitions and things that you grow up with and that you keep, like throwing spilled salt over your left shoulder, and saluting the magpie in the morning, the lone magpie in the morning, and all of those little things, the little superstitions and the things that have been part of your life. And I actually built on those in my younger days, well before I met my husband. This is not a him thing, this is a me thing. This is a me giving up rather than anyone forcing it off me. And I gave up too easy. I gave things up without a fight, just to go along. And now it's coming back. And the thing is, for some reason, whether it's just my brain getting its booty back into gear, or there is something going on that has brought everything together and everything is meshed. And somehow, everything that I have ever wanted to dive into, talk about, read, think about, make, create, do, has all coalesced in this break that I've had from YouTube into a very structured and organised way of looking at everything. I have my own creation. We'll call them oracle cards. Something you can pick up. Yes, I want to look at that. I want to talk about that. That's what I'm going to do. But I did it all spontaneously. I didn't realise it was happening until I'd already got half this deck of different topics and categories within those topics, and even better, I've sealed them all so I can't peek. So that's where I'll be going, and I'll probably actually show you them next time because they've got little designs on them and everything. But right now I'm keeping this short because one of the bad things about having this break is that this is the third attempt now to actually get this video out, because I am once again petrified of the camera. But just in case you're worried and you're here for the music, that's staying. There is a nice stack of cards with the music, but there's so much more to explore than the stuff I've been doing recently. I'm not just going to go with the stuff that means a lot to me. I am going to go with the stuff that I am discovering and things that I'm learning about. And it's really, really exciting. I don't actually know where all this time is coming from, but I'm running with it. I am taking it and I'm running with it. And if anyone tries to take it off me again, I'll bite the legs off. So there will be much more coming as soon as I get over this fear of the camera again.